we creating, so to speak, an awakening within mankind or humanity? We are moving into a new realm of understanding. It will be knowing, not thinking, but knowing. People will feel it within themselves and they may not know where it comes from, but it will be a knowing. Now, each law will unlock the key to an even greater understanding and a greater knowing than what has been in the past. It was done in this way for mankind's mind, the body and spirit were not able to understand the full conception of these laws in the past. All the great masters who came to the universe to teach had an understanding of the universal principles, the universal and spiritual laws. These laws were meant to be kept, and they fully understood them. But there were teachings that were misconstrued because the mind of man did not fully understand. Yet it is for you to come back and into the form of the original creation of the Spirit. And now we are moving into the time of the great battle. Armageddon will not be fought on earth, as it were. For those that know that it is Armageddon, it is in the heavens within the minds of man. So the armies of angels were sent to issue new force into the new life and new way of living. They have prepared for many things have come about. And part of this is to bring into the energy to support the liftment of the mind of man. So these laws each serve a purpose in unity and harmony to awaken mankind to the Creator's world of joy, peace, and love. So these laws were set in motion to bring Mother Earth and her people back to a world of love, into the arms and thrones of light. The laws certainly increase the vibratory rate of your body. It is an awakening of what you are. For this and even greater things, very much greater things, you shall see and feel. So the laws, your mental body will increase, and your knowingness will increase, and your gifted abilities to heal your thought will increase. And remember, the ability to heal with a simple touch will increase. So that, and remember this, for even greater things that you shall know. Many of you are beginning to understand it already. You are awakening to your gifts, the gifts of spirit, the gifts of the higher self. Some would know this higher self as the Holy Spirit. So when you are in touch with this aspect of your being, these gifts become part of you. And when you see the lifting of your vibrations and awakening to it, it helps. In that realm of higher spirit, always, not just for a moment, understand that it will be normal to have these gifts. So being in the vibration of light with all of these gifts is the normal aspect of your being. Recognize it. Be it. It's yours for the asking. So the universal and spiritual laws all speak to one another in harmony, in musical harmony, in the language of light, in the language of sound, and also in the language of love. Now the Star Elders who gave us the universal and spiritual laws, they're from Orion. However, the information comes from all star systems. Orion, sacred Orionists, they were ambassadors that gave us this information. They were chosen and selected for this purpose, to awaken you to the task of remembering and help others to remember. So it's not just them, it is all realms that they represent. But humanists, people tend to separate the world, you would know, from the star nations. star people do not see the separateness in each other as human mind does. Even your own DNA is part of those little suctions with their fingers, the little ones with 6 fingers. If you were to look at the fetus of an embryo, human embryo, that embryo goes through the same evolution as a 2-legged extraterrestrial. Have you ever wondered where it came from? Now when you say that these beings are your brothers and sisters, it is so. All our brothers and sisters, because the Creator has made it so by law, by star law. So the star laws, while they are universal, are they establish through flags of symbols. They're established that way. Each law is representative of a universal galaxy. This creates a unity of support throughout the Federation. Now in the beginning there was no separateness of human form or laws that were set up for man and woman. You need an understanding of who you are now. The feminine is more attuned to the universal laws. The males have more of an understanding of spiritual law. So there will be a shift in understanding and moving back into the correctness of star laws when the 1,000 years of peace begins. So the human minds can make things difficult. Now, down through the ages and in each incarnation, it was believed that you had to experience difficulty to be here. Accept the state of grace, the state of being one, and the state of love. It has always been here. There are others who struggle as well, and they are becoming into the Federation of Light. So rejoice in that. Rejoice. For you are moving into a new way of living. You are moving into a fire of light. A fire that is not burning. A fire of transmutation called the eternal flame of love. So awaken the stellar part of yourself that is light encoding. Your DNA is the light of your heart. Your heart. So let go of that thought that your DNA is third dimensional. Rather understand your DNA as light and sound and color. Understand the DNA strands that have been missing are beginning to make their way. They are making reconnection from the physical to the spiritual realm, the realm of fire within you. So it is more than what you see under your little microscopes. So the universal and spiritual laws are honored by all creations, by all that is. If they are not honored, there will be no peace. So it will set up that you have a choice. All creation honors free will, not just human life, but in all things, plants, rocks, earth, animals, clouds, all creation. The beings that understand it the most are the plant kingdoms, for the plant kingdom existed before the human kingdom. And it has evolved into a higher vibration, a higher light with human existence. But your plant kingdom gives us itself. It does so that you may honor yourselves and help your bodies move into the light, thus reconnect to the physical and carry forth this awakening of the body.